Coach, big win today over Utah Valley. Took the series 3-1. What are some thoughts after today's win?
It was a really just a pitching duel back and forth. I know there was a lot of hits on the board, but obviously a 3-1 game. So, yesterday we came out, we scored some runs early. Today we were just kind of scuffling. I knew, they had their best starter on the mound. We have Gabe on the mound, who's been our best guy for the last few weeks now. So, anticipated this type of game, and we just got. Obviously, Eddie hit a big home run for us, and we had a big double steal in that one inning that created the other 2 runs, or else we're probably out of that inning with the 1 run. So, nice win, 3-1. Awesome job out of our pitchers, all 4 of them today. Gabe, Hunter, Tyler, and Quinn Pahorski slamming the door at the end. It's hard to lose when you give up 1, so really excited about that. And team is playing some really good baseball here down the stretch, and it's fun to watch.
Gabe, 4 innings out of you today. Season high 7 strikeouts. What were you seeing out there today on the mound, knowing that Utah Valley is a decent hitting team?
Yeah, just working my fastball away was a big thing. A lot of space out there. Just trying to go hit that spot a lot, and then when I had them trying to sell out for that fastball away, spinning the slider in a little bit, and when I could get on top of it in the later innings, it became an effective pitch. So I got into a few jams, but worked out of them, and I think it was a good job today.
Yeah, you gave up that 1 run in the 3rd inning there. You're trailing. What's your headspace in that moment, knowing that you did run into a little bit of trouble, but were able to get out of those jams?
Yeah, just trying to attack, get a ground ball. Got a strikeout that first that first batter with the bases loaded, and then a fly ball, and Callie made a good throw at 3rd. Just a little bit to the left, or a little short hop, but it was great. And then 1 pitch out after that, so. I felt pretty good up there, and just sticking with my plan, going attack, and that worked out well.
Eddie, big day for you. Got the home run to extend the lead in that 5th inning. Knowing in the 4th inning previously, you had the bases loaded with 2 outs. How eager were you to get up on the plate in that moment?
I was pretty eager. I was hoping TJ walked or hit a double, just so we could extend the inning. But I can't control that, so I just try to go up, next pitch and worry about that.
Overall this season, obviously your first collegiate year, how would you evaluate your play this year? You have 11 home runs, you're leading the team in that, and just how overall, how would you evaluate your year?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really thought about it. Just trying to focus on getting to Vegas right now and getting that mission completed. So I haven't really had time to sit and think kind of what's been going on, but, I love to do it for the guys and, try to help us win games.
Rob, 4 straight wins now, hitting your stride at the right moment, especially your pitching staff, 2.5 ERA in the last 4 games. How do you evaluate your pitching, knowing that there has been some hiccups throughout the year, at this time of the year?
Yeah, these guys have done a great job. I mean, even, I don't know if that's including the San Diego weekend, but we pitched pretty well this whole entire month for the most part. I think we're 9-6 or 9-5 in our last 14 games, and that includes 3 tough losses at San Diego. Like I said, these pitchers especially, it would have been way easy to crumble, especially after that San Diego, the way it ended. Really heartbreaking, and since then we've only lost 1 game. I believe we're 6-1 since San Diego. So it's kind of, we've been using guys in spots that they're more efficient in, so it took us a while to figure out our roles and figure out who was going to do what, but ever since then it's really been fun to watch, and they have risen up through all their challenges, the pitchers. Like I said, easy to quit, but they kept battling, and I think they've always believed in themselves, and we, as a coaching staff, needed to instill a little more belief that we knew they can get this job done, and I think that's kind of been the turn for us this month.
The bottom of the lineup was productive today, especially Miles Callinger, 2 hits for him. Knowing that he was struggling early on in the season, he's up to 217 average. What can you say about him and his effort?
Miles is just an awesome team guy. His greatest asset is his arm strength and ability to play the outfield. That's what keeps him someone that can contribute things to us. But last year he hit the ball well when we played him down the stretch, and he didn't play consistently early in the year, and maybe that's my fault, but he just didn't have enough at-bats in a row where I would hold anything statistically against him. And then as soon as he started to get going, unfortunately, he rolled his ankle and missed some time there in the mid for a few weeks. And it's kind of been a hard luck year for him, but to his credit, he just plays the game hard and wants to be out there, works extremely hard, and good things happen to guys who do that. And it's it's always awesome watching a guy like him get hits and do things because he's such a great team guy and awesome contributor to what we're doing culturally.
Gabe, with these midweek games, usually thrown to Brendan during these outings. What's it like throwing to him outside of throwing with Ramp?
He's a great catcher. I love both of them behind the plate. Ramp's been really solid throughout the year, just a ton of athleticism behind the plate, and Burke's just a solid catcher. Like I was joking with him last week, you're like the most cool stock catcher that I've ever seen. So he's just a like, I love throwing at both of those guys, but Burke, it's just a lot of great confidence and feel behind the plate. So going and attacking him is very fun.
And Rob, one more game for the regular season tomorrow against Utah Valley. Evaluate the season overall, and what are you looking forward to that game tomorrow?
Just kind of a roller coaster of a season, just a lot of ups and downs, but a lot of tough, hard-fought games. I would say overall we're good enough to play with anyone that was on our schedule, and we beat everyone. We lost to a lot of teams. We beat a lot of teams. Looking back on our schedule, we've played a bunch of teams that are currently in first place in leagues all over the country, the WAC, the Big East. So it was a highly competitive schedule that I knew we would be able to navigate with the team we have. And 25 wins is really awesome. 18 my first year here, 21 the second, 25 now. We'd love to get one more, but some of the stuff to continue is out of our control. But tomorrow is in our control, and I'm going to tell them again tomorrow. It's the last day we're guaranteed to be with each other. It stinks. It's always hard at the end, but it's fun watching these guys come together. So I hope we get to continue to play because I think this could be a dangerous group of guys if we keep going into next week.